Right, so I'm just going to give you an overview of some of the settings in this page in Google Sites, and also an overview of the web page itself. So the settings that you've got here are this one here, which looks like a pencil, which is when you need to edit the page that you're on itself. This is where you add a new page, and this is your actions menu, and it contains most of the options that you will need, and we'll go through that in a little bit more detail. You've also got your share options, which you should be used to if you've used Google before. Okay, so in terms of the web page, you've got this area here at the top, which is the area for your site name, and also you might usually have a banner here. This area might contain your navigation menu, or you may have that going horizontally, and this is the area for your main content. And down here you've got your kind of footer area, and I'll just demonstrate that in a little bit more detail. As it's saying here in TeachICT, you've got your banner, your main content, your menu, which could also go along here, and your footer. Okay, so one of the things we talked about earlier on, being in the specification, it does talk about master pages. Now, what are master pages? I'll just look for a definition before. It provides automatic layout, pagination, not sure what that means, headers and footers, and graphic elements for multiple pages. So what it's saying is that your master page is the place where you set up a page which will allow you to add consistency to your website. So whatever settings, be it font, be it layout, be it theme, will be the same on every page that you set up from there on in. And the way we do that on Google Sites is we go to our action menu, go to Manage Site, and you look along the left hand side here, you've got themes, colors and fonts. So we've already got some colors and fonts that are set up by the theme itself, but we might decide that this font here, for example, isn't the type of font that we want. And what you'll need to consider here, as with anything that you present, is who is it aimed at? What is it for? And that will reflect the type of font and the type of color scheme that you have. If it's aimed at children, young children, for example, you might want a Comic Sans type of font, a more fun-looking font. You might want to include less text and more images, and it might be more colorful generally. Mine is a more professional one because it's a school, so I want it to be something that attracts parents as well as children. So I'm going to look at the types of things I'll need for that. At the moment, my entire page background color is set to the one which has been decided by the theme earlier on. I could choose none if I wanted to, and then it would get rid of it. Or I could choose one from here. I'm not quite sure I like that, so obviously I need to undo that by going back to the theme. Now my site header, the text here, I can change things from text to title. I just want to have a look at the text here, the site header. Now I could here decide that I don't want to have that theme anymore and change it to something else. And that's entirely up to you. I'm going to go for Terra Ice there, so I'll change that. And I could decide that I like that theme, but I don't particularly like the font. So I'll go to Site Header, go to Title, Up at the top here you've got fonts. I click on this radio button here and choose, I don't know, perhaps Acme. And I could also change the colour if I wanted to. And I could change the size to something a bit bigger. And then you obviously need to go to your content area and do something similar. So your text, your page title therefore needs to be the same type of font. Doesn't necessarily have to be the same colour here. It's better if you keep black and white when it comes to the content area. Headers, again, that needs to be the same one. So I'm changing that to Acme. And text here, that's fine. I could make that slightly bigger. And we've got content area. Text needs to be Acme. So this is us setting up our master themes, colors and fonts. So anything where the font should be recognized, we need to change that to one that we want. Okay, and I'll leave you to have a play with that and to design it the way you want. So once you've done that, you'll need to make sure that you save your changes. And it says here your changes have been saved. And then click on here, which will take you back to your home page. Okay, so that's an overview of the home page and also setting up a master page.